And this is oosh-mahl.
Está asociado a los 18 meses de 20 días cada uno en el calendario maya.
This one was also dedicated to the sun god, although this is called the Court of the Birds because of the carvings. There's one in particular there. And this in the center was an altar which stood in front of the Pyramid of the Magicians, and up at the top the opening was only for the priests to pray to the sun god and the moon god and a water god, and for meditation. The common people weren't allowed in here. Lining the steps to the top are masks of the rain god Chac, and they go all the way to the top. We're now standing in Casa de las Monjas, or the Nunnery Quadrangle, which was named so by the Spanish because the 74 small rooms around the courtyard reminded them of nuns' quarters in a Spanish convent. The buildings are all very richly carved. They tend to be simple at the bottom with ornate carvings at the top, and perhaps the best preserved building is the one coming into view right now. And it features carvings of twined serpents all the way across the top. For some reason, the Mayans were very into serpents. From the top, in the same courtyard, looking down at the whole site. And by day, you can climb, but by night, this platform becomes a theater stage where they do a sound and light show. After dark, all the buildings are lit up in multicolors, but right now you can see how huge this site is. These buildings just go on forever. And finally, we're at the Palace of the Governor, which was thought to be one of the last buildings constructed at the site, and probably the seat of power. We're looking over the Casa de las Monjas in the distance and the Pyramid of the Magician, and sweeping around to the main courtyard where probably the rulers conducted all of their business and made all of their decrees. At the very bottom, you'll see a throne, which was called the Jaguar Throne, thought to be the place where the rulers sat. And then back here to the Palace of the Governors. And from here, we go back to the show, the light and the sound show conducted at Casa de las Monjas. This particular one was just as the sun set, and as it got darker and darker, the buildings were illuminated in multiple colors. Really, really quite beautiful. And at the same time, there was a pageant that went on that talked about the history of the Mayans. And this is the serpent, one of the serpents illuminated. There are actually two of them that twine together. Just a beautiful sight, and if you're in the Merida area, you definitely don't want to miss going to Uxmal.